Okay, how was your day been till now?
Yes, the day is awesome, and I think today Navratri started, right?
Yes, right.
I can identify by your that.
Yeah, right. Because today is our new year.
What we call this
It's a
in
tika.
English? In English,
Okay, in English also, I think you probably call it a bindi, or yeah, you'd probably call it a bindi.
Vindi.
Yeah, because there's some words which don't have English words, So, or a lot of people, like when they put sindoor and all, they call it vermilion. But this is
Okay,
not a sindoor, right? It's just a dot.
so I can identify by your that tika or bindi.
Yeah, right. Correct, correct. Yeah. So,
And do you know from tomorrow the Ramzan is also going to start.
yes, yes, I did see on someone's story. So I was
Uh,
confused whether it's starting today or tomorrow. So you,
it will
so
start today evening. Today evening.
okay, it will start today evening. So,
Uh,
so you all will for 1 month, right?
yes. And this
Okay,
year the Navratri and the Ramzan both started
together.
along together.
Yes. See,
uh,
so like they say, all God is one.
hmm,
Yeah, it's beautiful. I think the synergies. Everybody will be in the festive mode, and I
yeah.
think it's good
So,
to respect each other's religion.
yes, we have to, and that is called the humanities. That
Right.
is the
Correct.
religion,
Correct.
that is the religion teaches us that religion
Exactly.
teaches us love, and we should respect each other and follow and give the respect without any concern, without any with any condition. If we have to do it. That is called the real humanity.
Correct, correct.
And
Even our gods have come together. See,
and we are fasting together also.
yes, right, right. We will be fasting for 8 to 9 days, and you all will be
To 9
fasting
days.
for a month.
Yeah. But in
Right.
our fasting, but our fasting is something special that we don't have to even drink a water, even we cannot
Yeah,
eat anything
yeah,
from
right.
dawn to dusk.
Yeah, that's the same with us also. If you know about Jainism, so I'm a
Oh,
Jain actually.
okay. So
Yeah,
you,
so we have 8 days of no water and no food at all. So yeah,
so,
that is very similar. I mean, you all eat at night, right?
what?
You all eat at night, no? At 4 o'clock a.m. or something like that.
Just after we have a fast after the
Right,
before the sunrise,
right.
from down, which we call in English DAWN down, and
Okay.
we break our fast in dusk after the sunset.
Right, right, correct. So you all consume your food after the sun sets.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. And then you all eat dates and bananas and everything, right?
Because fruits, yeah, because it
Yeah,
gives you more energy, right?
energy, right, correct, correct. And I
So
think fruits are common in all religions.
in Jain also this kind of thing
No,
same.
no, no.
Explain me,
In
explain me. I
Jains,
want to know.
we don't eat after sunset, and even before sunset, so basically, if we are fasting, the entire day is only on water, and
Only on
sometimes
water.
only water, and that too only till sunset. So it starts from 12 o'clock. So 12 to 6, you can only have water, that too boiled water. And there are some people who take it extreme. I mean, because there are different types of fast depending on our health and potential. Okay, so in Jainism, there's nothing compulsory. It is completely on your capacity. There's no force. So there are some people who do it even without water. 8 days,
Hmm?
no water, no food. Yeah. And then there are people who
8 days, complete 8 days.
yes, yes, complete 8 days, which is called as atthai. There is no water, no food. And then, but that is Chovyar atthai. And if you have water,
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
if you have water, like I said, from 12 to 6 for 8 days, no food at all for 8 days. Okay. That is called normal atthai.
But I have read somewhere that you cannot live after 3 days without water.
That's wrong. I myself, yeah, because I've myself done it for 4 days. So you
Really?
are, yeah, I've done it for 4 days.
No
And
water
it's,
for entire 4 days.
no,
Not
no,
even night.
I have done it with water. The one which I
Uh,
did, like I told you, it was not Chovyar atthai. It was normal one. So I have done it with water. But there are people or who are my friends who have done it without water also for 8 days.
Nothing. No water. Not a
Nothing.
single drop of
No,
water.
no, no, no water, no food, nothing. And then people like me who need
Hmm.
water, we've done it with water, but yeah, without food.
Oh,
I think
that is.
that's the test, right? That is how much. But I've done it for 4 days. I've not exceeded till 8 days because my body could not take it. So then we were like, okay. So like I said, there's no force. It's completely on your capacity, on your potential. And for old people, there are different rules because obviously they cannot fast for so much. But I feel they have more strength than we do because the food quality has reduced.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, but then for them, it's like they can eat once in a day, like you all have it. But you all eat
Oh,
after sunset, they eat before sunset. That's the difference.
okay. Okay. That was mesmerizing to get to know about this Jainism, and even I didn't listen about this thing that there
Okay.
is a something like a different kind of fast in which people never ate for 8 days, nothing, and now even don't drink water as well. It is
Yeah,
a
that is.
it is a very new thing. I just listened
I
from
think
you.
that's because that's purely on faith.
Yeah, you know.
It's yeah, because even I sometimes, even if I'm being from my own community, I'm sometimes wondering. I ask my, because the ones who've done it, I've seen them, right? They were my friends and they are my friends. So I ask them, and it's completely on faith. And I think that's how it works. It's just like God gives you that energy and God gives you that power.
it, because if you go for the science, it's a science. Even I have read in the science subject.
Right.
I think that for the 3 days it will become well impossible. You can say for the person, for the human being to live without water. But you are
Correct.
saying that the person who live without water for the complete 8 days continue. So it means that is the power of faith. The
Yes,
more you have,
absolutely.
it's completely. That is why we have a mindset. We are different from the other creatures. We are the superficial, right?
Yeah.
There are so many living beings, but we are different from others because we have that
Mind.
mindset
We have
power,
intellect.
and we have a faith, yeah, intellect, and we have a faith power. That's why
Correct.
all the power is with us, all the universe power with us, just because of that faith.
Right. Right. And like we say, no, faith can move mountains.
Yeah, yeah. Even the movies are made on this on this
Yes,
quote.
absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So I think
Hmm.
it's just that even earlier when I was, but then I think there is someone up there who's taking care
Who's
of,
controlling each and everything.
yeah, who's taking care of everybody, irrespective of
Hmm.
whichever religion you follow or
Hmm.
whomever you consider as God. But there is someone
Hmm.
up there who's taking care of everybody.
Everybody. Hmm.
Yeah.
And if you have a strong belief system, so you can do anything. The way you
Yes,
said, you can
correct.
move the mountain also.
Yeah, it's all,
Hmm.
you need to have faith. You can call him by whatever name you want. Some call it
Hmm.
Allah, some call it Ram, some call it Shiv, some call it Vishnu, some call it Hanuman. It's just what, by whatever name you address the deity.
Hmm.
But I
Hmm.
think at the end of the day, it's all about faith. It's just blind faith.
Hmm.
That
There is
if
only
this
one
person, yeah, if this person is there, nothing is going to go wrong with me.
God. There is one quote that if God is with you, so you don't have to worry who is against you.
Exactly, exactly. And there's also one more. Yeah, I'm glad you reminded this. There's one more. If God has opened a door for you, then there's nobody who can close that door for you. It's so
Oh yes,
beautiful.
beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah.
just these things, these words always gives us energy.
Right, right. Especially in
Only.
times like COVID and all, I think a lot of people
Hmm.
have started worshipping or meditating and different forms of it. I wouldn't say just one
Hmm.
form, but it's because that they realize that there is something
Hmm.
that is above us and over us, because we humans become very arrogant and egoistic sometimes, oh, that we know it all and we rule this world. And then in moments it just comes crackling down.
He's shown his power. He
Yes,
has shown
yes.
his power because we were just going out from our limits. That's why I think.
Correct, correct, correct. Yeah, even I
Hmm. Just
feel
because.
that somewhere we were doing something wrong. I don't know what it
Hmm.
was, but there was something wrong, and something wrong we've done with other creatures also, be it animals,
Hmm.
be it other human beings. We've done something wrong, and that's why he's very sad with us.
Even I just read a newspaper in that it is written there was a one animal, white rhinoceros,
Yeah,
right?
right. Hmm.
Now there is not a single rhinoceros. White rhinoceros is existing in our world. There was the
Correct,
last one
correct.
who just died just a few months ago, and that creature is completely vanished from our planet just because of we human beings.
Yeah, it's extinct.
There are so many creatures. They are just uh,
Extinct. Yeah, it's called
just can
the word is extinct.
X
or
E X T I N
yeah, extinct, extinct.
extinct. Yeah. So
Yes.
there are creatures are extincting from our
Yeah,
what
and
we
also
call.
they're called as the ones who have already gone are called as extinct, and the one
Okay.
who are in the journey are
Mm-hmm.
called as endangered species.
Endangered species.
Yeah, because they are in danger, no? So that's why it's called as
I read in the
endangered.
science subject this one endangered. What was the spelling? I forgot.
Endangered. Endangered.
E and D endangered. Okay,
Yeah,
endangered
endangered.
species.
Yes,
So there are so
species.
many species are in endangered species. They are.
Even sparrows.
Yes, when I was a kid, so there was
Yeah,
so many sparrows we can see in the morning and evening
correct.
in our street. But now, not a single sparrow we
Yeah,
see
you
nowadays.
hardly get to see them.
Hmm.
And the chirping is so beautiful. It's so, it's so
In
calming
morning,
and soothing. Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
when I was a kid, that chirping was my alarm. Not a single.
Oh, wow.
This not a this phone alarm was my alarm to wake up in the morning in early morning. And with
That's
that
so
beautiful
beautiful.
chirping, we always with beautiful chirping, we woke up every day in early morning. Now
Yeah,
see nothing.
nature used to wake us up.
Hmm.
The cocks in the farm or sparrows, the sunrise.
Yes,
The
cocks
sun
also.
used to, yeah, the sun used to fall on our face, and then you're like, oh my god, suddenly this much of light is coming. And now times have changed, drastically.
Because we have changed, because we are doing wrong thing, that's why it is happening. And even you are good, I know I am good, but it is
Correct,
not all about on individual level, it is about a all global level.
correct, correct.
You
Yes,
something matters with you and me, that we are doing good, so something will good happen with us. but
correct.
but majority of the people, if they are not doing good, so we have to face we all have to face
Consequence.
that thing,
Yes, correct. We all have to face
consequences.
consequences. Yeah,
So
just like
similarly
it's just like a family. If everybody is doing good, but
yes.
one person does something wrong, everybody
Hmm.
has to face the repercussions.
Yes, and if somebody is doing good things, so it also impact all over the, you can say, family. You are saying, but
Right.
nowadays what is happening? The wrong doers are more than the good doers. This is the problem.
Yeah,
In the
I
latest, it's
completely
not
get
so.
it.
In nowadays, the wrong doers are so much. That is why we are just facing this kind of problem every time.
Yeah,
And even
absolutely.
there is a one you can say there is a one verse in the Quran. So there is
Okay.
written that what the people do on the planet, what
Right.
kind of thing, the similar happen, the similar things, the similar decision just come from the sky to the land.
Yeah, right.
That
Because you're
work
giving
you
those vibes. You're giving those
are,
vibes.
so whatever you're
Correct.
doing,
Yeah.
what are you doing on the land, so that is going to the sky, and according to that, what we call work, and whatever you are giving the effort, that is a good or right, so the same decision will come from the sky to the land.
Yeah, but it's so well thought of because just like, we even say global warming. It is because we are creating all
Mhm.
rubbish on the land. Now the sky
Mhm.
and everything, we can see the temperatures are soaring like anything. It's all our own things. So I think it's very
Mhm.
rightly said.
One thing I just want to say,
Yeah,
we always conscious about our efforts, little efforts even. Like if we are doing a little thing wrong, even, so it will impact the whole planet. And if
correct,
even if you're doing a good thing also, it will also impact the whole planet. Like
correct,
I have seen a number of times that whenever I travel from anywhere or in day to day life, so
correct.
what I see, there is a person who has their vehicle,
Yeah.
and their silence, I think their silence is not good, or maybe the condition of an engine is not good, and it is giving a lot of pollution.
Hmm.
Okay,
Correct.
so what they think, that kind of people, that it is happening today now, so I will get repaired by evening, or right now I'm busy, so why should I take a public transport? It will waste my time, and maybe the work will not happen in the given time period. So it is just because of a few hours,
Right.
but just because of that thing, it is, everyone thinks like this. That
Yeah.
is this environment becomes, your little effort becomes a big problem.
Big thing. Yeah. Little,
So
little
we
drops make an
have,
ocean.
yes, and that's why we have to focus on this thing, that human beings should know about this thing, that whatever you're doing, even it is a little thing, it
Yeah.
impacting every person on this planet. So we have to take care about our actions, because action has a power.
Correct. correct. I think it is so beautifully said.
Yes,
Yeah, just today only I think I was making cow dung cakes. Okay.
cowden cakes.
Yeah, because I really
Okay.
love organics. So my friends started laughing and they were like, listen, you live in Mumbai. Why are you making cow dung cakes? Who does this in Mumbai? And I'm like, listen, I know I get it. But I think even my small contribution to the environment, I mean, it's going waste and it has so much potential. Earlier,
Hmm.
people used to cook food. It's such a great source of manure. I'm like, even if I can make that simple thing in my house and, just at least my plants and my organic garden, at least my family will, live healthily, and I can pass on that, to generations or even my friends.
Hmm. We are
So I
not.
think these small things really matter a lot.
Hmm. I think just because of the this modern world, na, so we have
Right.
that what we call, we have the another kind of a what we call further in English
Mask,
search
mask, mask.
mass or you can say whatever. So we are just following that whatever we seeing on an Instagram or Facebook or the
Right.
social network is just completing just making our mindset to the different level, and it
Correct.
is all whatever we see on social network. It is always a fake most of the time.
Yeah, right, right. It's true. I mean,
And,
it's not the
and
true picture.
yes, and we are making that thing as an ideal. So if we make a wrong as an ideal, so the consequence will be the wrong we will get in the result.